Nigeria is a country in the western part of Africa. I want to remind you this. It's not in Europe, it's not in America, it's not in any other part of the world, but it's on the continent of Africa. Whatever affects Nigeria affects Africa at large. Nigeria has the largest city in Africa. Nigeria has the biggest population in Africa. Nigeria is one of the biggest countries in the world. Listen to me. We as Africans are sitting on gold. The more we decide to punish Nigeria for the wrongs they have done, and we forget the advantages that we could have gotten from them, the benefits that we would have gotten from Nigeria if we embrace the good things about it, then we are going to lose the war. We are going to lose the war to whites. We are going to lose the war to Europeans, and we are going to remain slaves forever. There is nothing that spreads as fast as bad news. Hatred, propaganda, bad news spread so fast. That's why even here on social media, on Facebook, on YouTube, the most trending stories are always bad news about celebrities in the entertainment industry, about countries, war and everything. Bad news. Bad news is always trending and it's so quick to catch everyone's eyes. Now today I'm talking about a country that most of you hate. A country that most Africans chose just to hide. Not because they know anything about it, but because of the bad news that comes out of that country. Most of this bad news is actually spread by international media. Since March 2020, I've spent a lot of my time on YouTube watching documentaries about different countries, prisons, but some of the things that I've concentrated on is researching about this one country, Nigeria. Do you know why? Because I'm African. I don't believe in propaganda. I don't believe in hate speech. I really don't believe in hearsay. I always want to know what is really going on. Why are people saying such things? Now, there is something I found out. Most of the channels, most of the YouTube channels and the news sources that talk about Nigerian crimes in a so-called detailed way, they come from either Europe or America. When these people come down in Africa, or in Nigeria to be specific, they don't come to get the right information. No, they come to get more information that will criminalize the country, more information that will criminalize the citizens of that country more. Okay, listen, these people will travel all the way from America to come and do a YouTube documentary about Nigerian Yahoo boys. They'll travel all the way from the UK to come and have a documentary about the Nigerian criminals, the Nigerian pirates, the Nigerian bad people. But they want to travel from New York to Alabama to go and make a documentary about a white guy who drove into massage parlors and shot dead over 30 Asians because he hates Chinese. Such videos are videos that most of you don't want to watch. You know why? Because you don't want the facts to be told to you. There is so much information that could have been fed to us, but because the media, this social media was built for this bad information, for this propaganda, for this fiction, for this hate speech to drive us to where they really want us to be. A quick one for the record. I don't want you to think that I'm defending criminals. I'm not defending any criminal. Let it be a Nigerian, a Kenyan, a Rwandese, any criminal from Africa or from any part of the world. But what I'm saying is that let us try to preach peace. Let us try to preach reality. Let us try to talk about the facts that are really happening. Like, why should all the news that come from Africa be bad news? And why should all the news that come from Europe and the rest of America be good news? And why should we Africans be part of that media censorship that is going on in the world? That good things are not being produced about Africa. The bad things are being produced about Africa. Like the bad things that Europeans are doing in Africa. France has been in West Africa and other parts, and Europeans have done a lot of things in East Africa, and all the things that have been happening where they are funding the wars, where they are funding the military and governments to kill people and do what, and those things are not being produced. That's what they call media censorship. But when it comes to Nigerian Yahoo boys, when it comes to fraudsters and whatever, that information is given much attention. Even CNN, BBC, all the international media, Fox News and what, they'll produce that content and they'll give it prime time just to paint a bad picture about Africa. And what bothers me most is when fellow Africans decide to be part of that. Nigeria is a country in the western part of Africa. I want to remind you this. It's not in Europe, it's not in America, it's not in any other part of the world, but it's on the continent of Africa. Whatever affects Nigeria affects Africa at large. Nigeria has the largest city in Africa. Nigeria has the biggest population in Africa. Nigeria is one of the biggest countries in the world. Listen to me. We as Africans are sitting on gold. The more we decide to punish Nigeria for the wrongs they have done, and we forget the advantages that we could have gotten from them, the benefits that we would have gotten from Nigeria if we embrace the good things about it, then we are going to lose the war. We are going to lose the war to whites. We are going to lose the war to Europeans, and we are going to remain slaves forever. Nigerians have done wrong things the same way Ugandans have done wrong things, the same way the Chinese have done wrong things, the same way the Japanese Yakuzas have done the same things. Let us learn to embrace and talk about the good things alone. Let us define the good things the way they're supposed to be defined, and the wrong things the way they're supposed to be defined. Let us define crime as crime, not as Nigerian crime. Let us define internet fraud as internet fraud, not as Nigerian internet fraud. In that way, we are going to have the Africa that we a long time have always wanted to have. My name is Shammah Benefits. Thank you for watching this video to the end. Please like, comment, share to your friends, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you in the next video.